I'm expecting to hear some real shit right now.
I grew up on 110s and Avrexes.
Me too.
West 9 all year, but it ain't festive.
Okay.
Had a quid on the brick and just blame Brexit.
Okay.
We ain't bringing out hammers that we ain't tested. You can never be my wife, get your brain tested. We ain't family, ain't brothers, and we ain't brethren.
We not.
I could have been a brick boy, but I just stayed pebbling.
Okay.
I gave Tony a pipe, it turned super gremlin. We had whispers on exercise brawling. I want your boy to back you after you, I put it all in him. You ain't never stood over a man after you sprawled him. And looked into his eyes and you can see spirit calling him. I ain't trying to smoke that, I'm trying to leave it curing. There's something bad straps, I need my own emporium. Tour time, you know I got the drillers in the audience. East End shooters like I managed Leighton Orient. Before rap I had all the hood freaks in their drawers. Even when I used to sell crack and sleep on the floor.
Leighton Orient. I can't lie. As a little man, I had a try with there, so that one day hits me still. You get me? Man United winning 2-1 as well. W.
You sprawled him and looked into his eyes and you can see spirit calling him. I ain't trying to smoke that, I'm trying to leave it curing. There's something bad straps, I need my own emporium. Tour time, you know I got the drillers in the audience. East End shooters like I managed Leighton Orient. Before rap I had all the hood freaks in their drawers. Even when I used to sell crack and sleep on the floor. I'm known for popping spots, I got the streets in my paws. Got my knees in the mud and the keys to the door. I might take my little bitch and make a scene in Dior. Go and get myself nicked, fuck I've been here before. Free man unlocked, getting fed at my door. My next door just cries and bangs his head off his wall. They unlocked us one morning, he was dead on his floor. And the sad thing is, I forget what he's called. I came home and hit the trap like fuck rap, I'm causing carnage. I had a cat who had a dog, a newspaper for a carpet. I was knocking on bandos with a dotty in my armpit. G-checking trappers, had them crashing into park whips. There's something about all this madness that I find calming. Here's a fly I wouldn't harm him, women think I'm charming.
Let me not lie, let me stop this and give credit to the visuals, because the visuals are crazy, sharp, graded perfectly. Yeah, man, big up whoever made this video.
Listen, she won't find it alarming. In a band of smoking Sterling, Kitty smoking off a Carlin. They hate me come my past, said they won't put it past him. Anyway, you see him, blast him if he's on. I can tell her, hold this and she won't find it alarming. In a band of smoking Sterling, Kitty smoking off a Carlin. They hate me come my past, said they won't put it past him. Anyway, you see him, blast him if he's on to our kid. We got all the money now that I had disadvantage into part with.
You bear man, you relate to that somewhat.
There's something about all this madness that I find calming. Here's a fly I wouldn't harm him, women think I'm charming. I can tell her hold this and she won't find it alarming. In a band of smoking Sterling, Kitty smoking off a Carlin. They hate me come my past, said they won't put it past him. Anyway, you see him, blast him if he's on to our kid. We got all the money now that I had disadvantage. They're looking at me funny now, I grew up disadvantaged. I used to get my kicks from Barking Market, but every single time we made a pound, we used to half it. Tell me that you hate me, all the feelings that you harbored or you're harboring. You know my lifestyle's rather grim. I know my broski scarred your skin. On site we ain't bargaining, I'm instantly carving in the charlatan. And I'm killing rappers in Birmingham. I'ma need a taxidermist and a big room unfurnished. More money, more problems, more burners. You're getting out wrong, you done yourself a disservice. I had coke in my Pyrex before they started dancing in their night text. When they was all signing for some light checks, I was on the M-way, pack bank doing mileage. Real back in style, I never said
crazy.
It looked stylish.
Harry Potter.
I grew up on 110s and Avrexes. West 9 all year, but it ain't festive. Had a quid on the brick and just blame Brexit. We ain't bringing out hammers that we ain't tested. You can never be my wife, get your brain tested. We ain't family, ain't brothers.
And he said that shit, I literally pictured it, bro. Green can. Crazy.
I gave Tony a pipe, it turned super gremlin.
Big up Meeks and Frost. Big up Groundworks, we're at 3-6. Blame Brexit. Santa, none for the follow. I'm a keep it a buck. I wanted more pain or more vivid imagery when he's spitting, because that's what I expect from Potter. I wanted more moments like the smoking of the Carlin, add a one and blame it on Brexit. You get me? I wanted more quotables like that throughout the song. You know what I'm saying? I wanted more substance. You get me? Like, give me a storyline. Give me some real. Yeah, man. I needed a little bit more. But other than that, it's a calm song. You get me? I wouldn't be mad if this played. Wouldn't be mad if it was on the playlist. You know what I'm saying? Big up Potter, one of the best rappers in the UK. You know what I'm saying? There ain't really much to say, man. You know me, it's Walkz. Make sure you're subscribing to the new channel. In case that one gets taken down, we out. Peace and love.